Let's look at setting our availability. Always talk with your company's manager or owner to determine whether, when you set your availability, that's your commitment to work during those times if you're scheduled, or if it's you just letting them know when you would like to be scheduled, but you still have the right to accept or decline a shift scheduled for you. Make sure you understand that before setting your availability. To set that availability, let's jump into our hamburger menu, go to time and schedules, and go to my availability. Here we can see my availability is broken into two main sections: your normal weekly hours, and then down below that, your date specific availability. Your normal weekly hours is what you're saying, or you've agreed with your employer, is your normal availability throughout the week. The date specific availability is any specific date that is an exception to these rules above. So let's first look at setting our actual normal schedule. Depending on your permission, you may see an edit icon here. If you don't, it will be up to your manager or owner to set this time for you. Clicking on the edit icon, you can click to include a day or unclick a day to exclude it. Once you do have a day included, you can break out your schedule by adding intervals. So let's remove these two real quick. And then we're going to add an interval. And let's say I want to be available from 9 to 1, and then add an interval and say then I will be available from 3 to, I don't know, 7 o'clock. So here I've broken it out where I just don't have the middle of the day available, but I have the early morning and the late afternoon available. I could have normal days. I can have completely unavailable days, and so on. Once I'm done, all I need to do is unclick the edit icon, and it's all saved for me automatically as I was making changes. Down here, to set a date specific availability, so let's say I have an upcoming Wednesday that I want to say I'm actually available. We will click and add change, click on the Wednesday, and we're going to click add time on. And here I can go in and select that I will be available from, let's say, 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock. There we go. Now if I want to do additional days, and here we can see the 9 to 5 block has been added there. If I want to add additional days, I click on add a day. And let's say in exchange for being available on Wednesday, I want to take part of Friday off. So I click on add time off, and I will select from 9 to 1. I want 9 to 1 off on that Friday. But if I want to take a whole day off, let's say I want that following Monday to take off the entire day, I can click on add a day. Let's go to the next month, March 3rd, add time off, and I can select full day. This marks me unavailable the full day. Then I just click on save once I'm done, and depending on my permissions, you might see changes to your regular schedule and they're already posted as approved. If they require approval, your manager will be notified of your requests, and they would have to go in and approve those, and then you'll receive an email notification letting you know they were approved, and you'll see them here. Any that are pending, you would be able to see them under your pending change requests. And if you ever need to get rid of one and say, you know what, I'm not going to take that Monday off, you can just click on the delete icon here and remove that request from your list or your availability once it's approved. And that's how we set our availability. Always work with your manager and don't take it for granted that they're getting notifications. If you've put in requests, still let them know, hey, I put in some time off requests or some additional time requests. This should not replace human interaction, but it helps keep track of everything and makes scheduling overall much easier to do. All right, let's look at timekeeping next.